Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a good day. uh, I don't know how to start this other than by asking you folks, have you ever wondered if what you're seeing and listening to in social media or on TV or on the internet is true? You heard me right. Can you trust what you are watching, either in movies, TV, any video, musical, anything? Can you take it as a fact? My answer to you would be probably not. And the point that I'm trying to make here is that recently Netflix released a series or documentary or fiction or something. And the actress in the story portraying Cleopatra is black. Now, apparently, this is misleading because apparently Cleopatra was not black. Uh, Apparently, she's Mesopotamian, and apparently, that means that she was probably Greek. And people have even been telling me that the Greeks pretty much controlled the world back then, even into Asia. So maybe, you know, Greeks from Asia ended up in Egypt so that maybe Cleopatra would be Asian. And all I have to say to all of that is that I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know Cleopatra personally. I wasn't there. It's possible. Apparently, people investigating these, artifacts and corpses and whatnot, you know, claim, you know, truths about certain things. But how do we know that we are investigating the real corpse? And it doesn't matter to me. Uh, at this point, the story of Cleopatra is almost a romantic novel of sorts. It is drama, it is not factual, and it is just storytelling. And for that reason, whether she was black, Asian, or whatever, if the story is good, then so be it. And in my previous videos, if you've watched them, you know that I had a very close friend in my teenage years. And she told me that, my grandma told me that Cleopatra was black or African. And it made her feel good. But she was told that when she was young, and already by the adolescence, she kind of knew that it's probably not true. But nonetheless, it was a feel good story as a young child, and she was lucky to get an education and to be able to think for herself and not believe everything that everybody says, which is probably my point here. How can I describe, okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about my feelings here. I hit my toe on the corner table. It hurts. I don't know if this is a story that people can relate to. I don't know if you can take it as a fact since I was not recording it at the time. I did not go and see a doctor, so I don't have any medical papers to prove that it's hurting. So, whether that's true or not, I don't know if you can believe me, but maybe you can kind of relate that I was hurting. And I don't know if none of this makes any sense. I'm not trying to say that Netflix was right doing what they did. Obviously, lying to people is not a good thing. And if 99% of the the brains and the research and all that points to one direction, you can kind of state that 99% claims this. There is a 1% chance that they are wrong, but for now, that's the situation, and we apologize if, people thought that this was 100% real. Obviously, I'm looking here at the scores, and it's not looking good for Netflix. So I think they get the point that their story is false, that their approach is false. All I was trying to say is that it's not for me. I know it's not for me. If a young girl watched it and it inspired her to do something, pursue whatever his or him or her's passion, then it's a good thing. If the story motivates somebody to do something good, that's a good thing. And that's all I wanted to say. And people seem to be thinking that I'm arguing that, Cleopatra was really 100% one race or another race. Uh, It's not important. Is the story good? Yes or no? And in this case, it is not. It is not for me. It might be good for a 5 year old, but it is not good for me. It probably deserves its 3% score. Maybe the 15% critic score is a little high. But having said that, uh, okay, so it's wrong. All I was trying to say is that even before this happened, back, 40 years ago, I heard this story being told. So I'm glad people are talking about it. Hopefully, we can move past this and find a way to communicate with one another and try to all get along. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Uh, whether it is on Twitch, YouTube, come and talk to me in Discord. The links are in my profile, it's easy to find. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you again so much.